right. Hello, everybody. This is a different game, a different stream, something that I have been waiting for a long time. Hey, Everett, how you doing? I've been waiting to play this game for a long, long time. Good, and I'm glad to hear that. And about your question, I appreciate you looking at that video. Thank you. Um, oh, I've been playing it earlier today just to get the feel of it, and it's good. It's good. This is uh, 72-hour early access, so you will enjoy it. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you're gonna enjoy it. Um, I'm for what I'm gonna do during the week is going to be Star Citizen, and Sunday is going to be Hogwarts Legacy Day. So I'm going to diversify a little bit, just a touch. So the rest of the time is going to be devoted to SC, and I'm going to take one day out of the week to give the Harry Potter fans and myself some fun with Hogwarts. So, if you're into Harry Potter, please feel free to let me know. Um, I just felt that it was something that needed to be played. And my niece is the one that got me hooked on Harry Potter. And when she first got me into it and first saw it, I fell in love with the first movie. I thought it was the coolest thing. Okay? So, I'm going to kick it over and we'll start it. So, hope everybody's into it. Let me know. My character, I've already started this character. And what I'm going to do, if you all agree, let me know. I can continue this character, one that I created already, or I can start a fresh one and do it that way. But I don't want any, if you're already into it, if you're into it, I can start a fresh one from the very start, build it up. And this is a tribute, like I say, this is a tribute to my niece. She is very special. And um, like I say, most of my characters um, I've created were either somebody that influenced my life. So this is you're okay with this character, Everett? Just let me know what's going on, because I mean, I can start with a fresh one. But the thing is, if you want to see the intro of how it starts, I can always kick it in. So if you want me to go that far to where this character has already been built, then I can switch over. That's cool with me. Just let me know what you think. You sure you're all right with it? All right. Okay. I can start here, or I can get a fresh one. But I've been working at it pretty much the whole day. It took forever for it to load up. So, alrighty, here we go. So, Everett, in answer to your question with that video, I made that with fire and Nax. And when you go to a refinery, you're going to store the ship, and and then you go to the station, store the ship, and then go to the refinery, and that is where you can set up the goods. Then you have to take another ship to transport the refined goods to sell. Okay? All right. So, here in this scenario right now, this is where we are going to head back. After I've done a few things, I'm going to head back to a professor and complete a mission. So you can actually talk.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
I had a battle, so that's why they're kind of saying that right at this point.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
How rude.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play this with my Xbox controller and a little bit of keyboard at the same time. I don't know if you get a familiar. I haven't gotten to that point yet. So I'm learning my way through it. So I've already been to Hogsmeade, and this is just beautiful. Can't say enough. So my character is Gryffindor. I've already been through the sorting. So I'll tell you what, on Sunday, let's do this. Sunday we do a intro on it, so you can see what the sorting and everything is like. How about that? Now this is a level 1 lock, and I can't do anything with it. Okay, cool. Beautiful graphics. Beautiful graphics. And this is just part of the world. It's rather large. So you can interact with things. Looks like you got a delay. How bad is the delay? Oh, they do. They do. Okay, so
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
now I can pick up some side missions already. But right now we're just gonna go and take care of what I started because I want to get this part taken care of. So I have to go and visit this professor to continue what I was doing earlier. But Sunday, like I say, I'm gonna start a fresh character so you can see all the intricate details. And
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Now we get to go to the spell selection menu, and we can hold the right trigger to place it. So I can put it in either one. Right now, since this is going to be a vital one, used to. No, I'm not in Slytherin. No, no Slytherin, no Slytherin. Essential. Stupefy. Revelio, basic cast, we're going to put this, which one is this? It's the Force. Luminous, we need that one there. We'll go with, put it in Repairer right now. So, we'll put that there. Okay. And we'll go back. Okay, got it set.
Incendio. Levioso. Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And just try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Incendio.
Also,
Excellent
Advantage Defender
defensive
is the
skills.
scriber, so I didn't have to wait until Alien Week to apply my CCUs to get mine. Yeah, 'tis cool.
Accio.
Jack Axon. Oh, he was on today? I'm glad to see him back.
Incendio. Accio.
Okay, it's all good. Now, that one's done. He did not stream, but I got to DM him through Discord. Nice. I hope he's doing all right, man. He's been kind of chilled out for a little bit. Okay. So we're going to head on. And we're going to do a...
Revelio.
See if there's a trunk that we can get somewhere close. Sorry to interrupt your scholarly magic pursuits. I still support you even if you are in one of the other houses. We'll need all four after all. Nice. Appreciate the likes and the views on this one. This one's a little different. Just doing something a little different. We're at 171 subscribers, and like I say, this is something that I've been wanting to play for a long time. So, okay, let us go see the professor. Ugh, excuse me. And I'm going to say it. Star SC needs a mini map.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And there's some foo powder. Maybe what's a spell, Everett? I got a question. Is it the map? You had to earn it. Yes, you can choose your house. You can choose your house. During the sorting ceremony, you can choose your house. Like I say, on Sunday, I'm going to take a fresh character and run it through. This is just to get you an idea of the game, and like I say, it's in early access right now. So when I play it on Sunday, it will be totally open. Yes, I'm a Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. Now I sorted on the website Ravenclaw years ago. Raging, or rather inconvenient, with a new student in Hogwarts, a fifth year. If you can believe Professor Weasley insists that they need an escort and a mentor to help accumulate before the term begins. Assigned, yes, please. Headmaster. I'm going to hold off on telling you about that until years ago. Wow. This has been long in development. There was a website that you could go to years ago and sort yourself in a house. So, yeah, it's been out there for a while. It's Wizardry World, I think. But tell me is it syncing correctly? Am I on a delay or something like that? You saw that picture move, right? See it? So it's about 5 second delay. Okay, I'm gonna wait here.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student.
Have a good night,
I would think
Ken.
that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Data packet.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Okay, so all right. So we can't do what we were going to do, but here we go. Hey, Edson. Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, one that I've been waiting for a long time. Just a little distraction from SC. I will be streaming again tomorrow, and Sunday will be Hogwarts Legacy Day.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
So, this is the map. And you can zoom in on it. This is where I am right now. So, staircase. South wing. Bell tower. Exit. Library. Great Hall. Now I can go there or I can do other things. But there's some challenges, some collections. It's my inventory right now. Letter. And this letter I already looked at. And some gear that I have. One that I can put on. Some things I can look into later. Then I've got my settings and an owl post. And this is what I'm working on now. Give me 1 second. How rude. Okay. Back. Okay. All right. So, get back into it. We have to go meet Sebastian, and he is a Slytherin.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow.
Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Now, this game also gives you choices of what to say. So you can be a little snarky, or you can say something decent. So we're gonna kind of keep quiet right now.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid her.
She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Now you got to remember, this is a single player game, so which I wish that this game could be co-op in certain aspects. It'd be really cool. So here we go. Now this character is set for story mode because I love story. I love the story instead of all the other stuff. Appreciate the likes and the views.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we're going to set this. We're going to set this in the A spot for right now.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
That's kind of cool.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Spotted but approved.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Oh shit. Almost got busted.
The key. Here it is.
Okay, got the key.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Okay.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you. Silent as a grave. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right
Revelio.
now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
Interesting. Hey, whole armor, what's up? Interesting.
Leviosa.
take that.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Interesting.
Who have we here? Sebastian Cello and his new little friend.
Uh-oh.
Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Okay, so we got to do the Referral now. So we're going to go back, do this, and set this one to the bottom. Things are going well, sir. How about you?
Repair. Lumos.
Okay, so we're going to have to go down a little bit.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. Revelio. That's it.
Found some goodies. And here we go. Some very interesting. And let's get some light on the subject. Wow, it's kind of cool.
Revelio.
Interesting. Things are going very well.
Where might this lead?
Okay, here we go. Something new. Remember, this is single player, so there are loading screens.
Lumos. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Revelio.
Just say I'm not going to stand around waiting for it. I'm sitting outside puffing on a wonderful cigar. Okay. Nice. And he's sipping whiskey. There you go. Uh-oh.
Not surprising. What's at the ready?
Potato.
Lumos.
Okay.
Revelio.
Ah, Modelo. Good stuff. Good stuff. Uh-oh. Got some bad boys.
Potato.
Up one of those. Whoops. Not good. Not good. Okay. Got past that. And we're going to go down here.
Lumos.
Gotta say, the graphics in this right now are just amazing.
This must be the way forward. But to where? Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, crap. Here we go.
Nearly there. Let's keep my wits about me.
Ah, shit. There we go. Ooh. Oh, need that. Yeah, that was interesting. That was an interesting setup. I like that. Okay. And here we are with some more of the knights. And this is not good because they're about to be triggered off. Yes, they are. I'm liking that. I have a passion for the Tomb Raider games as well. Love the Tomb Raider games. Okay, so far so good. Let us...
It is a book after all.
Okay, a little vision. Into the past.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Yes. Yes. The Thunder Strike, yeah, that's the ancient magic. So when I do the playthrough on Sunday,
Sebastian,
we'll get to where I am right now.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Okay, let's go and get the this magic, hold to assign again, we'll put it back here and back and hit A and make sure we can get out of here. Gotta admit, the paintings are cool. love the stealth. And a quest. Take the book. Uh-oh.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
Okay. You may not be able to see this in the stream, but it says, what will you tell them?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
And then it says, of course.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Up to level 7. Okay. I'm going to do this. I'm going to step away for a hot second. Oh, got some mail.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Okay.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Interesting. Okay, let's go. Give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to get something to drink, and then we'll continue from there. So, give me a hot sec.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Yes. And we'll be right back after these messages. Okay, I'm back and I saw the mail. So, we have 2. Thank you, Everett. Alrighty, so if anybody wants to join the Discord server that I have in the description or on the screen, please feel free. I have a streaming live Hogwarts Legacy channel there. So if you want to join me there, you are free to do so. So give me a sec while I set that. Alrighty, we're back in the game. So, alright, so we're going to open the map. And we're going to find the quest. Oh, we got to go to the world map. It's the world map. Most map is covering limiting to what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. This hamlet is Lower Hogsfield. Hamlets are provided. Okay. Okay, cool. So, we can go back. Hamlets, dungeons, bandit camps, and many other locations. I'll pop in your channel if you're finishing up my cigar, okay? So, we're going to open up a new quest. And we're going to meet with Natty. So we're going to go meet Natty real quick. It's going to be a little bit of a run.
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
So maybe. Interesting. Okay, we haven't been to this place yet, so. So there are side quests in this. I did one earlier. I wonder when you will meet. Oh, Hagrid? Don't know. And you know, Robbie Coltrane died not too long ago. Although I did meet in the game so far, I did meet a caretaker earlier.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hmm? Hmm. Yes, and Leslie Phillips did too. He voice actor. Oh, he was the Sorting Hat voice. Really? Wow. Didn't know that. I just heard a interesting. Interesting. I used to watch him on the Carry On Gang. Okay.
I'm not going to lose any more sleep over my post today. Brutal, rather, to be sure.
You know, it would be really nice to get a broom about now. Go. For the love of Pete. Well, that was cool. And know they're for a specific purpose. We'll collect those. Lucky no throw under the bridge. Yeah, that would have sucked. So let's get some speed on. Not sure what those are going to do at this point, but they could be something good. Uh-oh. Interesting. It would would be nice to have a broom so I could fly a little bit. Yeah. A little bit of clipping, but I can overlook that. Now, you don't see that very often. Bet a tree hop on and catapult yourself. Right? Okay, let's look at the mini map. We still got a ways to go. Wait, something is here. See if we can find something. Oh, a chest. Spectacles. I don't want to stay in this room too long. Especially don't want to use a spell in there. Ooh, a sorcerer hat. Okay.
Revelio.
Not too much here. Okay.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Uh-oh. Had to say that. Hey, Rios, how you doing? Loving it, man. I was gonna get into the PU tonight, but this dropped, and I've been waiting to play this for a long time, and it was worth it. Definitely worth the wait. So now tomorrow I will be in the PTU and the PU, and Sunday is Hogwarts Legacy Day, and I'm going to do a start from scratch with a new character. And hello.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
What's up, man? Sunday I'm going to do a full start in Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is going to be on Sundays only. So that episode is going to be from the total start. And so you need a Robin on 317 tomorrow? Yeah. I've got to do something early in the day, and then I'll be able to hop on and, we'll go do some stuff. So, what's up, Whole Armor? How you doing, man?
Just chilling.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Back on the saddle again.
Right.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
What's up?
So, the Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah?
What's the premise? What is you...
Okay, this is in the 1800s, before the Harry Potter series. So this is where your character, starts something totally fresh. So it's open world. So the possibilities, they can be linear. I don't know at this point. So I'm just getting into it. But this was before the Harry Potter books were written. So this is totally fresh. Anything can happen in it. Okay?
Gotcha.
They want something I found. We did not speak about it at the time, but I'm hoping you might tell me why they were looking for you. I got to be kind of cagey right now.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Okay. So for those that can't see, because my cam is in the way, it says on the top, I'm glad to hear it, or down at the bottom, this could be dangerous. So I'm going to be a little cautious here. Say this could be dangerous.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Now,
be on your guard.
That is one relationship.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
Uh-oh.
What's going on here?
Help stranger. New quest. Okay, we're gonna have to make a run. That is one of the first, well, the second relationship that you will probably get with later on in the game. I don't know, because I am totally out of.
They must have come this way. Think.
Don't know at this point. Uh-oh, here we go.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Uh-oh.
I hope you have your...
Levels.
I shall kill you for this when I get down from here. Board! I'm bored up here.
Time to go to work.
Oh, yep.
Take her.
That's the way to do it. Uh-oh.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Collections. Field got updated with a new enemy type. You made valuable insights. Interesting. Okay, got to make a change right here.
Get over here!
So we're going to get rid of this. We're going to put this here and go for it.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
And you'll take this student over my dead body! Clumsy little fool!
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Please stop!
Oh.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I'll take it. Kick a little butt. Keep going. All right. So we got to talk to her.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Let's ask a question. Who is this Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Okay. Research. How interesting. Here we go.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Excuse me. So below this is, I thought Merlin was a myth.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Could say seems a bit tedious, but we're going to go how fascinating.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
No, we're going to just let you do it. Let you do it. You don't need me to do it. You do it.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
We're going to search it.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here. as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Okay. So, how do we do this? This is interesting. Oh, maybe we gotta place it here. Ah.
Nope. I've been like, nope. You ain't gonna turn me into no five-eyed pig.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Well, we're gonna go to this one. I do have a little bit of a Let's try this. Nope. That don't do anything. No.
Revelio.
Perhaps a spell might help us here.
I'm trying that right now. There's something there. Just don't know what it is.
Leviosa.
Nope.
Lumos.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to change this. Let's try. It's utility. No. That's detection. No, that's damage. That's not going to help us.
Revelio.
Maybe it has something to do with the swirls, because some of the circles on the swirls have lit up.
Yeah, I noticed that. So I'm going to go back and check it.
You got the mallow sweet to work. Now, what to do about these pyres?
Interesting. Let's do.
Revelio.
Nope. It's gotta be something about those.
Levioso.
Nope.
Lumos.
Conjuring fire might work. These are pyres after all.
Oh, fire. So.
Incendio.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Okay.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
So, they have to be in sequence.
Incendio.
Get a little closer.
Yeah, get on up there. Stop being scared.
Really? Oh, unlocked.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
So, let's talk to her.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
You could have helped her.
Right?
What happens if you stand in the middle?
Don't know. Gonna find out. But she left a crate. Why?
Revelio.
Interesting. I think. Well, that's the end of this. Because one is down here. Look at this. So that one's there. That one's there. Each one got lower as you were going by it. Interesting. I'm not sure. Interesting. Nothing there. Okay. I think it's time to head on back. I don't see anything else. Let's go to the book.
Can you craft your own potions and spells and stuff like that?
Yeah, you just got to get certain
ingredient.
things. Yeah, to go through it. A student outside Lorehaven is standing longingly over the waters of the Black Lake. Rewards appearances. So, let's see what she's got. And she's right over there, so we're going to take a look.
The Hogsmeade map is where you get some more of the Mallowsweet.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name
Slytherin.
is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm going to say,
About to.
diving into the lake doesn't sound too appealing.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't look
afraid I'm
safe.
not
I
keen
saw
on
that
mucking
big
about
old
at the bottom
fish.
of lakes.
Oh,
Or
please
creature.
don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps. What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it,
I may be able to bring my father some peace.
I saw that fish, Everett. That sucker
that's
might eat somebody.
a creature of the Black Lagoon, man, and she gonna try to talk you to go down there in that water.
Yeah, but I'm gonna ask her what's up.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
I'm gonna ask another question.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand.
Unless you're colorblind.
But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find
So
the
you
astrolabe.
know exactly where it is. You should go down there and get it.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Okay, this is gonna be bold, but we're gonna take a chance.
I know how to solve this problem. Now push her in and
push her in.
And I was gonna ask you, could you swim too? Now this just answered my question.
Right. Oh, no, 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 no. Levitate by its tongue. Big O, yeah, LOL. Big, yeah, go fish. And it's jacking me up too.
You gotta hit the beat before it run out.
That's what I'm doing. I'm hitting it and it's not responding very well.
Oh, you know what? You have to hit it at the right time. I see.
Seems like it. It's a timing thing. I do hate those. And it, what I gather, it's right where I need to be.
Wait for it.
Oh, I'm almost dead. I am almost dead. I'm not playing around with this. Okay, we're going to figure this out. Now, how can I heal myself? Oh, nope. Healing is coming back. Okay. Healed up. So, let's try this. Now that's cool, how they show some, when you're walking in the water, you have a little resistance to it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the store and buy me some peach juice.
Hmm.
So pretty good.
Levitate by its tongue. Okay, we're gonna do this from out here. Come on.
Incendio.
Fire's not gonna help.
Accio.
Get a little bit closer. Come on, come on. Damn. Freeze the pond and smack it with a stick. Everett. Sounds about right. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a spot where I can fight back.
Incendio.
Fire's not gonna help it.
Accio. Levioso.
No.
Revelio. Levioso.
Oh, good night. Good night. Hit that with Big Daddy. There you go.
Got him up out of there.
Yeah.
The one-hitter quitter.
Yep. Okay, what is this? Okay.
Now that girl could have walked her butt over here and picked this thing up.
Right. Okay, let's go over here. Levitate the frog over the lady on the pier. Yeah, that could have been an option.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay. Brown Eye of Newt goggles. Okay. A little bit of... Can't dive, which doesn't help the situation, but... Dreamer's Nightwear. Okay, we'll go with that.
So basically, you're just finding all of their pajamas.
Oh, found it. And a potion.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Yeah, but there's something else here. Might as well check it while we're out here. Oh, clothing. And something else. And a brushed wool cape. Nice. Okay, let's go back and close this one out. Loot. Yeah. Might as well get something out of getting almost eaten alive.
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, and it's yours for a price. I did, and I'm keeping it. You can have it.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving.
You easily could have
You
did it
certainly
yourself.
have a knack for finding treasure.
Well, that's for sure. Oh, got a mask. And a relationship. And upgraded. Nice. Okay, time to head back to Hogwarts. Oh, I see a chest. Loot. Little bit of loot. Doesn't hurt anybody.
Revelio.
Yeah.
Yeah, she watched the whole time.
Yep, she could have. She could have gone there. Oh. Ooh, corkscrew. Okay. Not. The chest is booty. Everett.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Uh-oh. This person we need
Pardon
to
me,
talk to.
is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life.
Uh-oh, little dude.
You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
Oh, poor
Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no
Grass
one.
is taller than
They
him.
attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Let's see. We're going to go this. Are you a painter?
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ramrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
Yeah, I loved my wireless headsets. I'm not gonna lie, but doing this, I need wired. So, trust me.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Orn.
We're gonna go on some adventures. I heard something, and that did not sound good. Wow.
Go on over there. Go get them pictures. Go
on. You ain't right. Get a little speed. Oh.
Yep, do like they do in the movies and go look.
Oh. There's a little loot bag full of money. We'll take that. Oh, I see red arrows, and that's not good.
No, go on over there. You gotta go get them pictures. Go get them.
Well, we're already into it now. Oh.
Revelio.
Thornback.
Can't do much here. Thornback shooter. Level 10. Oh shit.
Go. Got some pictures.
Take care of that business. We're going to collect that. Spider Fang. And there's another one back in the corner. Might as well get you too. You gonna try. A dark mongrel. What the hell is that? Okay.
Incendio. Levioso.
Enemies are of a higher level are harder to defeat. Okay. Not gonna jack around too much. Something's close.
Shame you're so foul.
Huh. Okay. Got a fight coming.
An encampment. This must be it.
He's out of there.
Your blood's on Ranrock's hands.
Why, this
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
He doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
Should have killed that fighter arm when we took his cards.
See a sneaky way in.
I'm famished.
Better cloak, so they don't see.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yep, we're gonna have to go inside, no matter. Somebody just saw me.
You haven't had much
If only Renrod were here to see this!
Lumos. Could it be?
He's out of there.
How many of you are there?
That was meant for me.
Time for some ass whooping.
Pity, not quite. Your spells glance off of me. You can't stop us. I've been fighting since before you were born. Not... You are easily diverted.
What an unfortunate disappointment! You're so very weak. No, that's embarrassing.
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Was that your best? You won't stop me.
I won't.
That was unimpressive.
No! I will make you pay.
You gotta break that shield.
I shall have been.
Don't stand in one spot. Hello.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Joe.
This will not
I'm
go
about to
well
get on
for
my
you.
game here soon too. Every time I get on it, I can only play for like an hour or so, and most of it's cutscenes. So
This is the game you was talking about last night, the Lord of the Rings.
yeah,
Last hour.
yeah. I just got done watching Wakanda Forever too.
Yeah.
Since you guys talked about it, I don't know how I feel about it. I think it was a good movie, but I feel like there's something missing.
Yeah. T'Challa was missing.
Yeah, I was I was thinking about that, but yeah, but I think it was like the combat was very stale too, I felt. I liked Namor for essentially what he is, you know, the changes. I didn't feel like the changes were bad, but I thought he was pretty badass, but everything else I think was kind of blah. It was a good movie though overall.
There were some things that could have been done quite I'm sorry. I just don't feel it for what they did to Namor. Maybe that's just me.
That was quite something.
The only
That
thing I had an
Theon's
issue
cause.
with is that they won't recast T'Challa. That's what upsetting to me. They can recast and make sure any other character is on the screen, but the Black Panther. It's like, come on, that don't make
Well,
sense.
the princess, she's Shuri. She's
Yeah.
Black Panther now.
Yeah, but see, that's not right either.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, when you think about all the changes they've been making to, you know, Marvel and DC in general. I don't know. I just kind of have this thing where I expect changes like that, and I don't know. I think it's easier for me
Quite
as
an enchantment.
for who I
Fancy
am.
returning to
It's
Rome.
easier for me to kind of disassociate the movies from the comic books and what people expect and stuff like that. So it's like they're always going to do whatever they want with it. They're always going to make whatever changes they want. So I think you got to kind of be like, you have to look at the changes they make and kind of think about it like could it be worse? I don't know. Like considering changes they've made in the past, you know, is it something you're willing to deal with over others? I don't know, but I guess I just look at it. Was it a good movie overall? Yeah, it was. I think Namor was still a pretty badass character.
I'm not saying he wasn't. I'm just not happy how they
Right. Yeah.
did
Yeah.
what they did.
He gave up quick though. I it felt like the story was rushed.
And that's highly possible.
It is because they told 30 years of comic book
All in one movie.
an hour, right?
Yeah. See, I'm almost in favor of TV shows these days because they're doing them so well. And I mean, there's just so much more room for stories to grow and be really good. But I feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel like most things should be TV shows these days. But I think when it comes to the stories that really deserve the growth, I think they should be TV shows. If you're doing any sort of story that doesn't have like a long history like Marvel, DC, or anything else like that, like then yeah, it could be a movie. You can make a movie because it's a short story. It's essentially a short story. But anything else, turn it into a TV show or something.
It doesn't. For me, it really doesn't matter what you do. If it be a movie or it be a TV show or an anime, respect the source material. That's all I care about. Have a respect for the source material. Like there's
I
a
agree.
lot of people that went through a lot of work, a lot of hard work creating these characters, and then for somebody to say, "Oh well, I'm gonna put my take on it, and I'm gonna say what this character should be," is like this, just like what they did with Batman, right? Like, how many different iterations of Batman do we need? just won't you just give us the Dark Knight? Just be the way it is.
And
You
even
don't need
look
to
at
put nipples on his suit.
the Tim Burton nipples.
Right, man. Like, come on.
Well, man. See, they were trying to capture like the TV show, like how the TV show was when they made that. So the movie was kind of like dark and goofy, but I don't know, man. If you look at the I know what's his name, James Gunn. He came out with the whole plan for DCU coming up. There's like 3 different Batman things, and they're all different Batmans.
I should investigate.
They're all played by different people. It's like it's confusing. Like they're all pretty good. They're pretty good stories, but it's like I really don't want that many Batmans. I like, even if I don't like the Batman, I would rather them stick with somebody for a little bit.
Right.
I mean,
Now,
like they
see-
did with Superman. Like I think, they kept him for years, at least,
Right.
before changing to a new one.
Yeah, but Henry Cavill captured Superman. I mean, Christopher Reeve is always going to be number 1. But
Well, see, this is what people don't realize, that there's a Superman and there's a Man of Steel.
True.
There's a Batman and then there's a Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Those are totally different characters. Now, I will never take anything from Michael Keaton. He was the first original Batman, and he played that role to the T.
The best that he
just like I'm always pay homage to Christopher Reeve because he played Superman to the T. Right? I will never take anything from them gentlemen. Now,
Apex
the
is
best
simply
Dark
too many.
Knight, in my opinion, that I've seen on the silver screen was Ben Affleck. That was the Dark Knight I growed up with.
in the 52s, yes.
I thought Ben Affleck, he definitely fit the part, but I really wanted the movies to be better. I do not like most of the DC movies.
If you're here
There's
for my
there's some
wares,
exceptions I
I'm a
really
fan.
like. Like I
I have
liked
good news.
the
Your
first
cards are on their way
Aquaman,
back.
and I liked
I don't know
like
what to
Wonder
say.
Woman, the first
Any
one.
hope I have of getting my
Right.
belongings back was
Well, let me
quickly
make this
fading.
clear. I
Ramrock's
could
lot called me
care
a fool
less
for believing in the
of
good
the
and wizard
actor.
kind.
I want the
Thank
Dark
you for
Knight.
proving them wrong.
Okay, I gotcha.
You see, I
But
could
did
care
did you
less of
feel
the-
like the movies really captured what you were looking for?
I
With the
managed
Dark
to
Knight?
free your cards
Yes.
fairly easily.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right.
They really
I
didn't do
can't
it for
wait
me,
to have my things
but I
back,
mean, I'm
especially my
different
paints.
than you, so like I'm looking for different things. So
Inspired me.
Yeah.
I've been dealing with witches and wizards for
Now,
years, and we've
with,
always
with
got along
the,
just
the,
fine.
the Dark Knight
Perhaps
that
my next
Ben
piece will be
Affleck
a
played,
tribute to all that is good
I would
between
have
us.
wanted to see that Dark Knight, that particular Dark Knight, in his own movie.
What a nice idea, Ron. I
yeah,
wish you luck with
I
it.
would have liked to see
I
that
can't
too. I
wait
think
to get started.
it would have been
Thank you again for all you've done.
hopefully something better.
What was the
All the best to you.
the game?
Once my carts arrive, I'll be happy to show you my
Arkham City.
ways.
Mm-hmm.
That Dark Knight.
Yeah. Oh
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
I loved it. The
Yes,
the
sir.
games were great.
Yes,
I'm not sure how I'd
that's
fare
the
in a
type
little
of
place
Dark
like
Knight
this.
that I'm talking about. The investigator, the one that hits the street, get right down and dirty, beat them up, break their bones, crack their skull, set up traps, blow them up when they fall into it. That type of Dark Knight I'm looking for.
Mhm.
And the Batmobile is this tank, indestructible, 50 caliber machine gun that comes out of the nose, and he's dumping.
Mhm.
Right? And then when he gets out of it, he, bloop, bloop, and then big body armor that covers the car. It's impenetrable. That's
Yeah.
the type of Dark Knight I'm looking
What
for.
are you up to now?
Rugged,
Yeah, I'm all for that too.
raw and uncut.
Yeah. I think growing up, because I've seen so many changes to Batman in general. There's just like it's almost unpredictable what they're gonna do next with it. And so it's like, because I grew up with that mentality of just not knowing what to expect for the next Batman movie, and who's gonna play it, and how they're gonna, what kind
We
of
all
role
in
they're gonna
that
do.
same boat. I was like, "Man, we don't know what we gonna get with the
Yeah, yeah. But you know, I don't know, because there's another take to it too, where they have all these different actors playing Batman, and all these different stories being told that aren't really like canon to each other.
man.
But it's like, you think about the comic books. There's so many different stories, different Batmans, different things going on. So it kind of does align with how the comic books do things, because it's so everywhere.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, there's even a ninja Batman that takes place in ancient Japan.
I saw that one. I saw that anime. I didn't. I was not a fan. I was not a
Dig
fan.
that one either. I was like,
I think the Joker, he had like a Megazord or something like that, like a Megazord samurai or something like that, if I remember.
that was weird. It was weird. Like, you already a ninja, and then you gonna ninja on top of ninja. You're just too much ninja. You're already a ninja.
You don't need Power Rangers Ninja.
Right.
You don't need that. But I do like. I mean, whenever I do see the the busts or the statues that they make of Samurai Batman or Joker or something like that, they always look fucking badass. So maybe one day we'll get something that's kind of cool in that realm, but I think with that, what I was looking for was, I was really hoping they were they were gonna ground the Samurai Batman into like a more of like a, what would it be like in a real feudal Japan, like a real life feudal Japan, and there was somebody playing the Batman character back then. I guess more of a realistic approach to it, not like a cartoony action thing, but yeah.
Oh, sorry, Everett. I haven't been paying attention. I've been playing and listening to the conversation. Yeah, we can try and. We can go and check that.
There's so much talking in single player games that it's hard to like. I figure I kind of ran into the issue where it's hard to like listen and like engage with the chat while you're trying to watch essentially the single player movie. So there's so much dialogue and so much going on. With multiplayer games at least.
Ooh.
It's kind of it's just you playing. There's like less story involved.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Lumos.
Yep. Going in the caves.
Yeah, go on down there with your bad self.
Oh, hey Shadow, there is a squid in the lake that you could see in the Slytherin common room. I don't know if you can get access to there, but you can also dive underneath the water, and there's a cave associated with the squid.
Well, right now I'm picking up, getting this loot that has been coming up through the Twitch stream. I've been watching.
Oh yeah, I've been doing it too. I have 3 out of 4 right now.
Yeah, I need one more.
I've just been letting it run.
Yeah, he ended his stream. He ended it, but that's okay. I'll pick up another one. All right.
You grab the loot and then you just end up selling it in game. I heard it's the main moneymaker in the game too, is selling your cosmetic stuff.
Interesting.
Not sure if that's true, but that's what I heard.
Lumos.
Hmm? Competitive school robe. Gear slots are full. Got too much shit.
Oh yeah, you need to go sell it. Oh, so Shadow, I don't know if you figure this out, but you can sell anything. You don't actually lose it. There's within the transmog system, you can always get your stuff back. Whatever you find,
yeah,
will always be there. So you can free up your inventory by selling it,
Mhm.
but you'll be able to have it later.
Nice.
So yeah. Don't. I've heard it's not good to run around with a full inventory.
Yeah. So I'm going to. I think I got everything. I think I got what I needed out of here.
Something that has to do with like chests, where if you loot chests with a full inventory,
Mhm.
it doesn't give you the items that usually come with them. Or when you end up doing that, and if it does have like an item or something, it's usually like has low stats or something with it.
Mhm.
Unless you free up your inventory.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, don't say farts, yo, and make one fart. Everett, you are too funny, man. So far, game is cool, and it has some very interesting stuff
Handy
going
resource
on.
indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Enjoying it and finding it to be very beneficial on learning more about the Harry Potter world that I never knew. Oh, the environment is really awesome.
Yeah, I
Graphic.
was noticing the textures
Mhm.
looks really good, and the foliage looks real
Mhm.
nice.
I have to say something I've noticed is the PC version is the best looking version out of all of them. It doesn't even touch. I mean, the consoles don't even touch the PC version.
Oh no.
PC is leagues better.
Yeah, that looks good.
I've been waiting to play the earlier when I was waiting for this thing to come down. I was waiting for 3 hours, and Joe was playing it, and I'm in his chat on his stream when I was running it off the PS5, and I'm dying to get into it. I'm like,
I wanna play.
right? Well, actually, Everett, they do have some that are in there. I'm hearing them. You may not be able to hear them, but the nature sounds are pretty decent.
And the ambient sounds and things that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ambient sounds are really good. But I've heard much better in games, but for what it is, it's pretty decent.
They did a really good job of taking some of the features from like the OG games, like the first three that everybody really liked
Mhm.
back in the early 2000s.
Mhm.
And even though they're very simple, but it's like just not even really that great. But because they're so nostalgic and people were like so hungry for any sort of Harry Potter game, and the fact that they even just like did that fan service of putting some of those mechanics in the game,
Mhm.
making it fun, is pretty amazing. They even put Flipendo, the Flipendo spell in there. That's, you don't hear that in the movies or the
Yeah.
books, but when it so what they did was for the first game that they made that came with the first movie, way back in like 2000,
Mhm.
um, they asked J.K. Rowling for like some source material,
Mhm.
like original source material that maybe that wasn't used in the books or TV show, or not TV show, the movies.
Mhm.
And so there was spells in there, and one of them they used was Flipendo, and that's the first spell you learn in the first game. And they actually, and you don't hear it anywhere else, even in like the other games that they made for them.
Mhm.
Um, you don't hear about it, but in this game they put it in there because they knew everybody liked it.
See that? See, now how come people that make the movies can't do that?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
Respect the source material.
They gave
Never
the
go wrong
fans
with
everything they
source
wanted,
material.
except Quidditch. They didn't give them Quidditch.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Yeah.
That and Diagon Alley.
Yeah. Oh, so there's no Diagon Alley?
Well, not that I know of yet. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, last Harry Potter I remember was the Order of the Phoenix.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the last one I remembered.
And all the
Yeah, there's
changes that they
another game
made.
that I'm waiting for is GTA 6. That's
Yeah.
the one I'm excited for.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too. But I think that's something I can wait for because I mean, I'm so used to Rockstar kind of just taking their time with stuff, you know?
Yeah,
And they don't
but-
really talk about it, so it makes it easy.
But
It makes the wait easy.
But when they do it, it's good. It's just they've been harping on holding on to those things so long,
Mm-hmm.
and they keep revamping GTA 5. I'm like, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
That game is what, 13, almost
10
10 years old.
But the thing is, you play it now, it's still good.
And I
Yeah,
still
people
play it.
love it. People
It's
love
like,
it.
yeah, I love getting in there playing with my friends still. Like,
Well, online. I mean,
I like both. I like the single player and online. But yeah, it still holds up. Like, they do a good job updating it. And I think, honestly, I think we need more
Mod the hell
games.
out of it too.
We need more games that can withstand the test of time like that, because it's just proof that, you know, I don't know, like
It can be done if you take passion and care for what you're creating.
Yeah.
You know, they don't take no shorts and no losses. Rockstar, when they make their title, and this was what makes Rockstar so good, is that they put all their resources on their #1 title, and and they don't take no shorts and no losses. They you know, that's why I said it. They make it good.
Red Dead Redemption 2 was a masterpiece. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, it is. It's perfect.
and they took 7 years or more to make it because with all all the dialogue in that game, they did 3 different iterations for each line. Okay, how can I put it? When somebody's far away, their voice is kind of distant, and then they did it again when they got closer, and they did it again when they got closer, and they did it again. I mean, they put so much into it, and it was good.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
they don't waste.
there are channels that are still out there today that dedicate themselves to like the lore of the game, and they're still finding new pieces of lore within the game through the dialogue, and they're finding
And
Easter eggs and missions, like just side quests. They're still finding them that people could do that are interesting, that lead to something that's really immersive.
Right.
It feels like I think it's the only game that legit to me feels it could be a real like living, breathing world almost.
I agree. I find Red Dead Redemption 2 to be one of the most classic games there are. That there is. You can't touch that game. And I wish they were supposed to do a remaster of
The first one?
The first one. And
They canceled it.
They canceled it. Yeah. I'll be right back. I got to do a bio break. Be right back.
Gotcha. Yeah, it's a shame when they said that they were officially not going to support Red Dead anymore. Because I too like that title. I growed up watching Western movies with my dad, so Red Dead was like right up my alley.
Dude, I before Rockstar picked it up, I remember playing Red Dead Revolver with my dad a lot. That was his favorite game. It was so clunky, and like the shooting was bad, but the bullet time, the what do they call it, Deadeye? The Deadeye was so fun to use, and I mean, for on such an old game like it was, it made it fun. That you played it
was the
strictly for
bullseye
that.
effect.
Yeah, you played it
gotcha.
strictly for that. Like you just wanted to do that over and over and over again. That was it. Yeah, and then Rockstar picked it up and they made the first game and just fucking blew it out of the park.
John Marston. Iconic character. You know what game I would like for them to remaster and bring back?
What?
Noriko.
I don't think I've heard of that one.
Heavenly Sword, brother.
Heavenly Sword? Oh, okay.
Heavenly Sword. The main character.
I didn't like that. I think I played a little bit of Heavenly Sword when it came out, and I remember not liking it for some reason. But I don't remember too much of it.
What's that?
Heavenly Sword?
I don't know. Never heard of it.
Wasn't that like a launch title for the PlayStation 3?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it. I remember because that was the first game I got. That's the reason why I still remember it, is because it's the first game I had, because it was bundled with the PlayStation 3 on launch day. And I played it, and yeah, I remember it looking amazing for when it came out.
Thank you, Everett. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, I wasn't into it.
You remember when Bruce Lee entered into the dojo and beat up everybody.
Yeah.
Chinese
That's
Chinese
how I felt.
connection. Yeah.
Chinese
That's how you felt
connection. Yeah,
in that.
that's how I felt with Noriko, because you could be fighting just a handful of people and then all of a sudden transition to a big giant battlefield, and it's you against all of them, and
Good morning,
you kill
Professor Garlic.
everybody.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class.
They
little treat
literally
for your
drop
auntie.
you in the center of like 1,000
Ah, hello.
enemy soldiers.
Class, please welcome the newest rose in our
Destroy
garden.
and cut down every single one of them.
We do
I
look
thought
forward
that
to
was
growing
pretty
together.
It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more
All right.
afraid
Well, I
of
gotta
the venomous
hop on Hogwarts
tentacular
Legacy
than the
now.
bouncing
So, I'm gonna go.
All right,
I'm gonna go do
man.
that.
Now
But
then.
you guys have fun, man.
All right,
We will be
later.
acquainting ourselves
You
with the
too, you have fun as
mellifluous
well.
tuber
All
known
right.
as the
Bye, guys.
mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we?
I
First,
do
let's
appreciate the
protect our
likes and the views on this one. I know it's not my primary
Now,
game that I
everyone,
play, but
grip their mandrake
something
by its
that I
tendrils and give it a firm tug.
did want to play.
You gotta attend class as well.
Hmm?
You have to attend class in the game.
Quickly!
Yeah.
Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil!
Wow.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I nearly went deaf. I enjoyed it. I'm gonna say I nearly went deaf. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll say I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Ready in 9 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now,
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
She must get bushed using all these puns.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she...
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Oh,
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost... Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Tap R. No. To open a two. Oh, the two we just signed. Okay. Where's the cabbage? What's this? Wait a minute. Hold to open the tool wheel and tap. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's an item, not a spell. Interesting. Inventory. Good point. Back.
Revelio.
Okay, we're gonna have to go into inventory here. I may not have enough room. Let's see. And where's the chomping cabbage? Oh, there they are. That's mellow sweets. Tongue. 7. Oh, don't look like I have any. I don't think I have them. That kind of sucks. A tapped dummy. Ah, wrong one. Okay. There we go. Whoops. Wrong button.
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Yeah, we'll keep a few, however. What's this? We'll keep that too. Ooh. A little bit of money, we'll take that. And we'll take those metal sweet leaves. Interesting, interesting.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Still getting ready. Okay. Let's go see her, see what she's got to say.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Okay, that one's done.
But those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are as necessary in the greenhouse as in the Great Hall.
Okay, let's check our quest log. Potions class. It's rather in depth on some of this.
Off on another adventure, are we?
There's something in there. And have you seen how
there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely...
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Hold on,
Use
there's a question
strong,
in the chat
even
for
motion
you.
when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Oh man, I got some heavy hitters, man. I got some Don Pippin Garcia. I got Liga Privada number 9 from Drew Estate. I got different cigars from the My Father line. I got all types.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Revelio.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
I will take a chance.
Very well. I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Interesting. Broken birds have an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more Auroros to join. And I've already been watching a shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Interesting. Okay, got the eggs. Gear slots are full. Sell your excess gear to vendors. Okay. Can't do anything with that. Okay, there's a feather.
Yeah, I got a pretty extensive cigar collection. I got in my room. I got a little desktop humidor that I got packed to the brim full of cigars. I even went and bought probably like
Could not be that color, Miss McDowell.
12 or 14 cigars today.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew.
Stock.
You should get back to brewing your
Stock
Endurance
up.
potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Indeed, indeed.
Okay, pick up.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Oh.
Get it! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon tongue. What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Busted.
The art of potion making is delicate, and as such requires great precision.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, You should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
Okay, that's done. And we are now 3 hours into the stream, and I think we've done well today for this.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
A ghost is looking for me? Speak to Nearly Headless Nick. Interesting. Wow, 3 hours already? Yeah. And I appreciate the likes and the views. I know this wasn't the norm, but got some good progress in on it. And like I say, Monday or Sunday is Hogwarts Legacy Day. The game will be out for everybody. If whoever has PC, PS5, just got the standard edition, it will be open for everybody. So I'm going to call it on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and make a save real quick. Looking forward to tomorrow and Sunday. Well, I appreciate it, Everett. Tomorrow is going to be SC and the PU and the PTU. Excuse me. It is Xenothreat is running in the PTU. I do have somewhere to be tomorrow, so I don't know exactly what time I will be back. But I will get on, do some PU time and some PTU time, and get everything together. And Sunday we will start. Cool. We will start fresh character. Go from the beginning and go all the way through. So I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm going to save this character. And get that straightened out. 6 hours. And everybody, good night. Have a pleasant evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, and it's Shadow Spectre 11 calling it a night with whole armor. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.